6 Simple Habits Seniors with Spotless Homes Practice Every Day. Introduction. Have you ever walked into someone's home and immediately felt a sense of warmth, comfort, and effortless cleanliness? It's as though the entire space radiates peace. The air feels fresh, the surfaces look cared for, and everything seems to be in its place. Some people simply have homes that always feel inviting, not because they spend endless hours scrubbing and polishing, but because they've mastered a few simple habits that keep their spaces looking and feeling cared for. Here's the truth: seniors who consistently keep spotless homes don't rely on weekend-long deep cleaning marathons. They don't wait until spring cleaning to tackle everything at once. Instead, they follow small, intentional daily habits that make a massive difference over time. In this video, we're diving into 6 powerful yet simple things seniors with effortlessly clean homes do every single day. These aren't exhausting chores. They're little shifts in routine, so small they almost feel invisible, yet they create homes that feel calm, organized, and welcoming year-round. The best part? Once you integrate these into your own life, keeping your home tidy won't feel like a burden. It will feel almost effortless, a natural part of your rhythm. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll share one simple habit that people often overlook, yet it has the power to instantly transform how tidy and peaceful your home feels without adding extra work to your day. So, let's get started. Habit 1: They never leave a room empty-handed. One of the most effective habits for maintaining a tidy home has nothing to do with scrubbing floors or dusting shelves. It's about small actions in motion, taking just a few seconds to prevent clutter from piling up. Seniors with consistently clean homes follow a simple golden rule: never leave a room empty-handed. Imagine this. You're sitting in the living room, sipping a cup of tea while flipping through a magazine. Once you're finished, you could leave the empty cup on the side table and toss the magazine onto the couch. Harmless, right? But now, the cup is out of place, and the magazine has added to the visual clutter. Multiply that by 10 little moments throughout the day, and suddenly your home feels messy without you even realizing it. Instead, Spotless Home seniors take small items with them as they move. If they're heading to the kitchen, the teacup comes along. If they're walking toward the bedroom, the magazine returns to the shelf. This single act prevents clutter from building up in the first place. Take Alice, for example, a 72-year-old who always seems to have a home ready for company at a moment's notice. Ask her secret, and she'll laugh and say, "Oh, I just put things away as I go." She doesn't allow little piles to grow into big ones. She treats movement through her house as an opportunity to restore order, without ever setting aside a dedicated, cleaning session. This habit is powerful because it eliminates the need for overwhelming, hours-long tidying sessions. Instead of waiting until the end of the week to deal with scattered items, everything finds its place naturally, in real time. It also creates a sense of calm control. A clutter-free environment isn't just easier on the eyes, it's easier on the mind. It keeps stress low and makes your home feel like a sanctuary. So, ask yourself, what's one small thing you can carry with you right now to put back where it belongs? Sometimes, it's not about big actions, it's about the small ones repeated consistently. Habit 2: They follow the 2-minute rule. Another secret of seniors with spotless homes is that they never let small tasks linger. They live by something called the 2-minute rule. The idea is simple. If something takes 2 minutes or less, handle it immediately. Don't delay. Don't let it sit. Just do it. Picture this: you walk in from outside and drape your coat over a chair instead of hanging it in the closet. It doesn't seem like a big deal. But then you leave your shoes by the door. The day's mail gets tossed on the counter unopened. A few dishes land in the sink. Individually, none of these things feel overwhelming, but together, they create the clutter that drains energy and makes cleaning later feel like a mountain to climb. Seniors who maintain clean homes short-circuit that cycle. If it takes 2 minutes or less, they deal with it immediately. Coat? Hung junk mail? tossed straight into the recycling. Bathroom sink splattered after brushing teeth. Wiped down in seconds. Frank, a 75-year-old friend of mine, has a home that never seems to get messy. His secret? I don't let things sit. If there's a dish, he rinses it right away. If he notices dust, he wipes it down. He never lets little things accumulate into big problems, and as a result, he never has to set aside hours for cleaning. His home stays effortlessly tidy simply because he addresses life's little messes before they grow. The 2-minute rule is more than just a cleaning tip, it's a mindset. It eliminates the mental burden of unfinished tasks. You don't walk around with dozens of little, "I should do that," thoughts in the back of your mind. Instead, the small tasks are already handled, giving you a home that feels calm and a mind that feels lighter. If you're looking for an easy way to start, try it tonight. The next time you're tempted to leave something for later, ask yourself, will this take me less than 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, do it now. Your future self will thank you. Habit 3. They reset their home before bed. Here's another powerful habit: Spotless Homes seniors don't wake up to chaos. They give their future self a gift, a clean slate every morning. They do this through a quick nightly reset. Think about it: how does it feel when you wake up to a sparkling kitchen, clear counters, and a peaceful living room? Your morning starts calm, focused, and energized. Now compare that to waking up to a sink full of dishes, papers scattered everywhere, and yesterday's mess waiting to greet you. The first version lifts you up. The second version weighs you down before the day even begins. That's why seniors with tidy homes spend a few minutes each night resetting their space. They aren't deep cleaning, they're simply preparing the stage for tomorrow. They wipe the counters, clear the sink, straighten pillows, put away stray items, and take a quick walk through to make sure everything looks settled. Linda, a 68-year-old who swears by this ritual, says she never goes to bed without doing her 10-minute tidy. She fluffs the cushions, clears the kitchen, and makes sure nothing is left out of place. The next morning, she steps into a home that already feels cared for, giving her energy instead of draining it. This habit doesn't demand perfection, it's about kindness to your future self. It sets the tone for the next day. It tells your mind, you are in control. You are supported. You are ready. And perhaps the most beautiful part is this: the effort compounds. Just 10 minutes a night adds up to more than 60 hours of tidying in a year, without ever feeling like a burden. So tonight, before you slip into bed, ask yourself, what can I do right now to make tomorrow morning easier? Even a tiny reset can change how your whole day begins. Habit 4. They keep their most used spaces clutter-free. Here's something important: seniors with spotless homes understand they don't have to keep every inch of their house perfect. Instead, they focus on the spaces that matter most. When you walk into someone's home, what's the first thing you notice? It's not the hall closet or the laundry room. It's the kitchen counters, the living room, the entryway, the spaces that greet you and shape the atmosphere. That's why seniors with tidy homes focus on their high-traffic, high-visibility areas. These are the priority zones. By keeping these areas clear, the whole house feels organized, even if the guest bedroom or storage closet isn't picture-perfect. Barbara, a 74-year-old grandmother, embodies this habit. People often ask how she keeps her house looking so clean. She laughs and admits, "I don't keep everything spotless. I just keep the areas I see every day under control." Each morning, she ensures her counters are clear, her living room looks inviting, and her entryway is tidy. She doesn't obsess over organizing every drawer, she simply keeps the main areas cared for. This works because the human mind judges cleanliness based on what we see most often. If your kitchen is cluttered, it feels like the whole house is messy. But if your main spaces are neat, your mind relaxes, even if there's laundry waiting in another room. So, instead of spreading your energy thin, focus on the areas that matter most. Keep them consistently clear, and you'll feel like your whole home is in order. It's not about perfection, it's about strategic care. Habit 5. They embrace daily maintenance, not deep cleaning. Here's a game-changing truth: seniors with consistently clean homes don't wait until things get out of hand. They don't rely on exhausting deep cleaning marathons. Instead, they practice daily maintenance. That means tackling small, manageable tasks that keep the home from ever reaching a state of overwhelm. Wipe the counters after cooking. Fold laundry as soon as it's dry. Sweep the floor for a couple of minutes each day instead of waiting for a full Saturday session. Jane, a 68-year-old who has mastered this, spends just 15 minutes each evening tending to her home. She clears dishes, straightens cushions, and sweeps her floors. By handling these tasks daily, she avoids the massive stress of catch-up cleaning. Her home never gets out of control, because it's cared for in real time. The secret here is rhythm. Small actions, done regularly, prevent big problems. It's like brushing your teeth: you don't wait for cavities to form before you start cleaning. You brush daily to prevent them. The same principle applies to your home. Daily maintenance transforms cleaning from something you dread into something that feels natural, almost invisible. It turns your home into a place of peace, not pressure. Habit 6. They involve the whole household. The final habit is perhaps the most important: spotless homes are not maintained by one person alone. Seniors with clean homes understand that tidiness is a shared responsibility. Whether it's a spouse, children, or anyone else living under the same roof, everyone contributes to the environment. It's not about assigning chores, it's about fostering a sense of shared ownership and pride. Take George, a 75-year-old who lives with his wife and their grown children. Every evening, they have a 10-minute family reset. Everyone puts away their own things, wipes down a surface, and ensures the living areas are clear. The work is light because it's shared, and the result is a home that feels harmonious and cared for by all. When cleaning is shared, it stops feeling like a burden. It becomes part of the culture of the home, a rhythm that everyone participates in. More than keeping the house clean, it builds unity and respect. So, if you live with others, invite them into the process. Create small rituals where everyone does their part. A clean home is more enjoyable when it's cared for together. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, there's no magic formula for maintaining a spotless home. It's not about perfection or hours of scrubbing. It's about a handful of simple, consistent habits that prevent chaos and create peace. Never leaving a room empty-handed. Following the 2-minute rule. Resetting the home before bed. Keeping priority areas clutter-free. Embracing daily maintenance. Involving the household. Individually, these habits might seem small. But together, they create homes that feel warm, welcoming, and peaceful. More importantly, they create lives with less stress and more joy. Maintaining a tidy home isn't about impressing others. It's about creating an environment where you can breathe deeply, where your mind feels calm, and where you can live surrounded by the things, and people, that truly matter. So, which of these habits will you begin practicing today? Share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear which one resonates with you most. Your reflections not only inspire me but also encourage others in this community who are on the same journey toward a calmer, more intentional life. Thank you for joining me today. If you found value here, consider sharing this message with someone you love. Together, we can create spaces and lives filled with peace, order, and joy. Until next time, take care of your home, take care of your spirit, and remember, it's the little things, practiced daily, that make the biggest difference.